But if it's starting to move, right? If it's starting to move, then what if it's flipping right from the east or the west turning into the north or the south? Because if you're telling me that this hasn't happened in over 800,000 years, and it's supposed to happen every 357,000 years, then no one has accurately recorded this, right? What about it taking place at the Tropic of Capricorn and Cancer, right? At the Tropic of Capricorn and Cancer. What if those are the actual points, right? We don't know. But what we do know is that the weakening of the fields have already happened. It's already happening in its spots. It's a spot. It's a large spot of a weakening point over this magnetosphere that's weakening already. And what's going to happen is that plasma, those charged particles, right, are going to rush into the earth. So all of you guys who want to meet Amun-Ra, it's going to happen. You're going to meet the Son of God, right? The Son of God, the plasma of power, right? Because L means power, and we're talking about powers, not gods, right? Not these man-made gods, because man is not really the power player that's going on here. It's these photons, protons, electrons, neutrinos, quarks, and superpositions that's going on right here. So, in the Tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 plus 23.5 is 47. And if I divide 47 by 2, I get 23.5, right? So when talking about this polar flip, I'm suggesting that might be what's going on, right? Because it's a gradual flip. Or is it a gradual flip and then a exponential speeded up flip afterwards? See, we don't know. But what we do know, that there's a core-to-core relationship between animals, right? Because humans are animals. And all of the other flying creatures, sea life creatures, all of us have a core-to-core relationship with the core of the earth and the core of the sun. And if you notice, people are even bugging out. Computer systems are bugging out because the earth magnetosphere is weakening. The magnetic sphere of the human being is also weakening, right? So it's time that we return back to the light path information. Or we can go for the new bodies that artificial singularity enforcement has through us. Synthetic biology, like I talked about before. Remember solar cell. Remember human cells. Remember that cells can store information. Remember, it's the internet of people, the internet of places, and the internet of things being connected into one singularity. Yes, that's your one world government, right? That's the future of humanity, unless nature fights back with a polar flips that shuts them down, that actually sabotage their plans to hijack the magnetosphere and create an artificial singularity enforcement Aurora 5G technology, right? Because this is the new race. It's not an arms race anymore. It's the internet of things. It's the interaction of things. They want to go to the core relationship between people, places, and things, dominate it, change the whole DNA code of human beings to an 8-letter coding, right? We got to understand. We got to understand, because we're talking about the auroras. We're talking about one word, 6 letters with 13 segments. We're talking about the core of the sun, the core of the human nervous system, and the core of the Earth's nervous system, right? We're talking about natural biology and synthetic biology, right? We're talking about the number 74. 74 is a reflection of the number 47. And remember, if we add 2 times 23.5, we get 47. And if we divide 47 by 2, we get 23.5. We're talking about the light frequency. We're talking about the Internet of Things. We're talking about the interaction of things in the light path information, the core-to-core relationship, and the plasma technology, right? The fourth state of matter is plasma. The charged particles. When the plasma particles, charged particles, come into the points of the aurora and it hit oxygen atoms, it turns as a greenish yellow. When it hit the nitrogen atoms, it turns a purple, reddish, blue, and yellow, right? And these color patterns, right, are also used, right, when scientists are studying the core of the sun to understand more about coronal mass ejections, right, that come from a sun that came into existence when the universe was 9.13 billion years in, right? Family, do your due diligence on the things that I'm talking about, right? When that magnetosphere weakens, right, and charged particles rush into the earth, it's going to be just like what I'm showing you right here. Bright. Real bright. In some parts of the earth where the magnetosphere weakens enough, it's going to be uninhabitable for humans or animals. So you're going to find out why ancient man kept a bag in a tent, and he's known as a nomad, a traveling man. Stationary civilizations in some place are not going to be possible. The animals are going to bug out, the humans are going to bug out, but some of us will survive. Some of us will be able to survive this based on us knowing the light path information and where to navigate to the safety points. This is another New Black World Order TV Productions.